I get in the bed. I feel like you always react this way, P.
It ain't Dragon Ball.
Yo, that was about take 15, 20 to get that quote out. I'm sorry. Keep going, P. What the quote mean to you, dog? Life is hard.
Oh, I forgot about Spy Family. Is absolutely ridiculously strong.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Life Anime Podcast, where you come to be entertained, find some escape and relief, and when we talk about the impact the anime has in our lives. We are your host, Family Man Joe.
And Mr. Music Major. How y'all doing?
What's good, y'all? We back for another episode this season, man. Bro, I'm like super excited for this season. I know we've already like talked about it in our first episode about this season, but man, like I'm just stoked. Like I really am just stoked about this season, bro. So it should be a good time, man. P, how you doing, brother? You good, man?
I'm good, man. I'm tired. I am tired.
Ain't that the truth?
I'm tired.
Listen.
No, I know you.
Boy, the thing is, I love him so much, bro. But Isaiah is kicking my ass.
Don't want to sleep.
He is kicking my ass, bro. Like, dude's up 10 times in the middle of the night. I'm like, dog. And fighting heavy. Like he in a death match with sleep right now, and he winning.
I mean, like, what's the have y'all figured out like why or what's going on?
Man. The thing is, he like flipped that switch on me because he was an angel baby, dog. Like I don't know if we like jinxed it by talking about it. Like, hey yo, how you sleeping? How's that? I'm like, bro, he's killing it. Like I ain't worried about nothing.
I'm actually, because this is like
bro,
this is like a superstition type of thing. But is anyone in the family stubborn?
What you mean?
Oh, so that's why he's going. So
they all stubborn.
Isaiah gonna be a stubborn individual,
bro. Yeah, they all stubborn.
But I said it to say like
all them ladies, all four of them ladies up there: Amber Dawn Jones, Scarlett Elise Jones, Aurora Elizabeth Jones, and Rosalie Joe Jones. They all stubborn up there.
That is what we always used to say.
I'm stubborn too, but dang, bro.
I know I'm stubborn, but that's what like the old folks used to say, that if they are like legit like wrestling with sleep like that, stubborn.
Like I don't even know what to say, bro. Like I've been sleeping on the couch to try and catch up on sleep. I'd be like, yeah, just go ahead, go downstairs, sleep in the guest bedroom. I'm like, man,
God,
dog. And the crazy part is, bro, every time we put in the bed, literally the segment, like, all right, it's time for us to go to bed. Without fail, 5 minutes with me getting in the bed, brush my teeth, go to the bathroom, do what I gotta do, my bedtime routine. I get in the bed.
Is he used to be in hell?
What you doing?
Is he used to be in hell?
I mean, I hold him to put him to bed, but once he's...
I'm talking about just like throughout the day.
I mean, he's 50-50. He's down half the time. He's with us half the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's 50-50. But I'm like, dog, we got to figure this out because you kicking my butt right now. I need... Where the next con at, bro? Where can I go? Because I need to dip for like a week and catch up on some sleep, man. But...
Between that, like I said, I don't get it because I don't have 4 children. I just got a dog and a wife. That's it. But even with that being said, between work, between like the podcast stuff, I have not been able to watch no anime, and I am like hella pissed about that. Now I did watch Solo Leveling, the last episode.
So episode 3. Yeah, it was a good episode.
Okay, good, because Joe, I'll be like,
Pop showed up. We racing through the castle.
I forgot that man was a tank. And when I saw what's his name, Horang, like go into the room, I was like, oh, I forgot about this. Oh, he has been that man like, up
you could join your son in the afterlife. Huh? Who you talking to?
To say.
Oh, you an S rank? What that mean?
What that mean? I've been training 10 years. What you mean?
Stuck in a dungeon for 10 years like, in Japan, and I'm in America.
Yeah, that's when I tell you, I'm excited, and I'm shocked that I am this excited for Solo Leveling.
I am too. But, you more excited than I am,
which is crazy because first of all, it's not that crazy.
It's not that crazy.
But number 2, what you told me about how they're going to like maybe wrap this up, I don't hate the ending.
Oh, you mean the season?
No, I'm talking about the season.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, they. I don't want to say they're rushing through the dungeon, but they rushing through the.
Oh no,
I
they
mean,
rushed through. No.
I mean, he
They
already
rushed
out of
through that.
there. Yeah, he basically about to be already out of there. He's like, all right, I'm out.
Them
I'm like,
fights
dang.
should have been like
They could have did some more. With them
they
fight
could have done
scenes.
some more, especially with the big. They could have done
Oh yeah,
a lot more.
they missed some stuff. Like
they missed a lot.
Bro didn't get one hit KO'd in the manga, bro.
So like when
He
I
didn't
tell
one
you,
hit KO this dog. I'm like, all right, bet he about to get up, and then I see the notification, level up twice. I said,
I was peed.
What the rest of the fight?
I was a little peed. I'm not gonna lie to you because they are rushing through this dungeon very much so. Even to the point where like I had to go back and look at the manga. I was like, this
fight should have been
right.
longer.
And so I was like, yeah. So, I mean, I guess it's like, well, not I guess, but I guess for people who like haven't, read the manga, like it's dope. But if you read it, I'm like,
it's good. But they missing pieces. They missing pieces, man.
But this is one of my top 3 favorite arcs. So,
this is a good one. Have you finished the manga? Man, all right, watch out. Anyway, y'all.
I'm literally like 15 chapters, and then I'll be done.
All right, P, go ahead, man.
Because say we've been busy,
bro. You've been on this for years. What you mean?
It ain't been years. It has been years. It has been.
Yeah, it has.
At least a year and a half, 2 years.
It's not season 1. I'm pretty sure we talked about the manga. The anime coming out.
Maybe we need to make an episode about that. Like there is too much,
man.
To try to keep up with.
There's way too much.
And now that we have a podcast, like it is so like. Yeah. How do you? We need to have an episode. How do you prioritize what you need to do to make this work?
You talking about the pot? I
don't know. Like bringing somebody, I don't know, but I need for somebody to teach me how to prioritize to look at different things because I am missing a lot of stuff right now.
I'm just watching what I like. I mean, being at home at this point, but even being at home, I'm at home all day long, and I'm still not caught up.
But what I will say is that as this like really starts to like trend for us and really starts to blow up, we gonna have to start like looking at not just things that we like, but
I've been diversifying. Now, mind you, I sent you my list. You saw my list.
Yeah. When I saw honey lemon soda, I was like, yeah, good stuff.
I still haven't picked it up, but it's on the list.
Animation is good.
Is it? And I still got to go back and watch Blue Box from last season.
I have not watched Blue Box.
And I'm like, bro, I heard it
was great.
There's just so much, dog. There's just so much, man. But go ahead.
Listen, for everybody that is out there, not only are we on Facebook. Are we on Facebook? We are not on Facebook.
I mean, we technically are on Facebook, but we also not really on Facebook. But we are, but we not. So don't look for us there.
Don't look for us there. But anyway,
half the time, sorry, my bad. Half the time it's supposed to post on Facebook too, and it'd be like, oh, this post didn't make it on Facebook. I said, why? I don't know if it's because of collabs. I think collabs have something to do with this. So if I collab with somebody on a post, I don't think it goes on Facebook.
Oh, I mean that doesn't make sense.
Like I have the Instagram connected to the Facebook, and so when I don't collab, I think it goes on there. But when we do collab, it don't. I'm pretty sure. So.
But follow us on all of our socials. We are on Insta, Thread, Blue Sky, Twitter, X, whatever one you want to talk. We not really on there. We gonna get better though.
P supposed to be on there.
We get better. We on TikTok. TikTok back. We back. We back in action. We was down for about 16 hours, but we back in action.
Yeah, we back.
So we are back on TikTok. We got a Discord. Discord is a good time.
Discord is fun, man.
Discord is a good.
We need more of y'all in there, man. We need more. At the time of recording this episode, we got 31 members.
31,
which is dope for us, man. Like, I mean, it's small, which is cool with us. Like, I'm cool with it being small for now. Like, I'm not tripping at all. Especially as we get more people helping us to run it, manage it, make sure everybody's on their P's and Q's and not on they wild nonsense type stuff. Because I ain't got no time for that.
Man, some of these hot takes that y'all have dropped in. Ooh, I ain't had a chance to respond to y'all, but some of them is crazy.
But man, Discord is fun.
We're on Discord. Of course, we're on YouTube. That is. I'm pretty sure that's where a lot of people watch us. We're on YouTube. We're on Apple Pod and we're on Spotify. So follow us on all our socials, man. It's a good time.
Make sure, all them links are down below in the description if you're watching on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, they should be somewhere in there. I don't know exactly how you get to where you need to get to, but it's there somewhere. You can find it. As y'all know, man, Anime Impact is the name of the game over here at Life Anime Podcast, man. We want to talk about how anime has played an important or somewhat of an important role in our lives for many of us, especially of us that have been there for a while, us old folk, right? And so we don't want to just talk about all the fun, hot take stuff and nonsense going on in the community, the news, whatever, which is all great. we do talk about that clearly. But for us, a big emphasis on the impact that anime has had in our lives. So we're gonna get right into the anime impact section, and P is gonna go first again. So have at it,
All
Terrell.
right. Wow, we're still doing
We're
middle
still doing that. Oh
names.
yeah, we're still doing
Okay.
that.
So my anime impact comes from Honey Lemon Soda. So we have the main character who is Ishimori. Pretty much in middle school, she was bullied. She was like everybody stepped on her. And she was also a shy kid. And so eventually, like she graduates middle school, and there's more to this story, but we'll get into that. But she graduates middle school and ends up going to high school. High school, she meets this boy Kai, who she pretty much is enamored with. Um, but also being, having an infatuation with him, she decides that eventually, like, she wants to change. She has to change. She actually goes home after the first school day, and she goes in her room and she legit says, I cannot stay like this anymore. And so my first point is never let your past determine your future. If there is a specific character trait that you want to change about yourself that you don't like, you have the ability to change that. Homegirl was shy. She didn't like the fact that people bullied her. She didn't like the fact that people walked all over her. And she wants to make that change for the better. So don't allow your past to determine your future. If you want to change, you can change. It's okay. We don't have to stay the same person forever. Number one. So back to the story. Second day, she knows she's already met Kai. She decides that she wants to change for the better. But during the day, she comes across the same group of people that bullied her um before in middle school, and they start to bully her again. They had a nickname for her. The nickname was Stony. Read it, watch it, you'll understand why. I won't get into it. And she ends up freezing and she ends up running away because she doesn't know what to do. And so Kai like sees it, goes behind her, and legit says, let me make sure I get this right. He told her, have a reaction. Like, it's okay for you to feel these feelings. Have a reaction. He also says, go to someone and ask for help. If you need help, it's okay to ask for help. Which brings me to my number two. You never have to go through anything alone. If you need help, ask for help. That is what people are here for. That is what friends are here for. You never have to struggle alone. Hard lesson for me to learn. Learn it. That's why Joe is doing this.
I mean, hey.
um, but learning, because a lot of the times, and we as humans, like, we don't want to bother anybody. We don't want to burden people with our troubles. And so we will just try to handle it the best way that we can. But humans are put on this earth to help other humans. So listen, if you need help, if you want help, ask for help. There is no shame in asking for help. And so eventually she asked for help. Kai shows up and was like, hey, yo, if you mess with her again, you gonna deal with me.
Hey.
And they end up skedaddling. And that was episode 1. They don't bother her. And that's where we ended. So again, don't let your past determine your future. But also, if you need help, ask for help. Number 3, and maybe this is like a little small one. Number 3, bruh, keep you some good friends. Keep you some friends that are going to have your back. Like, I know that their relationship is new, but like, keep you some friends that you can actually turn to like, for when you actually need help. Like, keep you some friends in your corner that will be there to help you. It ain't got to be financially. Sometimes it can be emotionally. Sometimes it can be just a helping hand. Sometimes it can be a shoulder to cry on, a ear to listen to. But just keep you some solid friends. So that is my anime impact.
I feel like I'm double checking real quick because I'm looking down. Let me hold on one second. Let me check something because I feel like if y'all saw recently, we put some of our anime impact videos out or lessons we learned from anime, right? So not necessarily an anime impact video, but
That was one.
my
That was
man
one.
got true friends are always there for you,
Yeah.
which you kind of said is the third one, right? Don't let your past determine your future. That's two of them.
Todoroki. Yeah.
And never give up confidence. All right, so you two of the mugs was in that
Two of
video.
them.
So man, go check that video out on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. But okay, P, you know what I'm saying? And P, I give you a hard time with the whole ask for help thing, right? Like I do. I give you a hard time with that. But your boy deal it with it too.
I was about to
So
say, so I ain't want to, but
yeah.
Joe ain't no big, you know.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I may be, big and strong on the outside, but on the inside, I need help too. You know what I'm saying? I do struggle asking for help. I do struggle sharing how I'm feeling. Ask my wife. She constantly trying to get in my brain. I'm like, I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you. So she constantly always trying to get in there. But I feel you, P. I liked it. My man came with three impacts in one.
No, man.
Little triple threat.
I'm actually excited because this is on the watch list. Like I put it on the watch list today, so I'm excited to hear
Oh,
about
mine?
this. Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right. So mine comes from Headhunted to Another World, from Salaryman to Big Four. And just, bro, there's and the reason this connected with me because I feel this way, right? I feel like if you guys have been following us or know anything about my life, right? I play in the NFL, or I'll continue to say play, and we're going to see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try that for me here. But playing in the NFL, I have played so far for 7 seasons, just missed this past season, was a free agent, didn't get signed, right? But I have bounced around. I have been on 6 different teams, and I was on 4 in a span of 2 months, my rookie year. It's a lot, right? I bounced around, right? And so the lesson that I'm trying to take from this is, and I'll explain what happened. So Uchimura Dinosuke, he is the main character in the show. He is the salary man that they're talking about in the title, right? And does a great job at what he does, right? He's very passionate about his job. He's very good and efficient. He's great with making deals with people, and as far as mediating and handling the business that needs to be done, everything that's asked of him, pretty much, he gets done. But he's walked all over by his bosses, right? So there was this time where someone needed to be relocated to take over a branch, and it sent him to like this middle of nowhere place where the workers there didn't want to work, didn't want to listen, but he got that whole thing up and running, like tip top shape, like one of the best branches for the business. And then they kicked him out and sent him somewhere else and had someone else take over all the hard work that he did, right? And so he's doing this again at this another place, and he gets ran over. He gets truck cooned basically by some person that's not paying attention while driving. And in the instance he gets truck cooned, he gets summoned in front of the Demon Lord, who basically wants him to be one of the 4 elites of his Demon Lord army. And dude's like, wait, first of all, I'm just a salary man that can't even really keep a job. People don't even like value me. Like, why would a Demon Lord of all people, who's trying to conquer this whole nation or whatever in this other world, want me? And the demons are like, look, I already know what you about. I've been watching you. I see the way you operate, see the way you move. Like, I need you, and I'm gonna prove to you why I need you. I'm gonna prove to you how good you are. And so, but without going any further into what he does, he basically, everything that he does in his life, as far as like making negotiations, making business happen, and he does that in the new world that he's basically in, without any powers, mind you. So everyone else around him's got powers. Everyone else is a monster, demon, beast person, whatever it is. Like, but he's just a regular human who's just smart and good at what he does. So I said to say that. I just took peace. I never say that. I feel like you say that. I say that to say this, and then I don't ever say that. But anyway, I say that to say that one man's trash is another man's treasure, right? People may not value. People may not see you for who you are. People may think that they could walk all over you and take advantage of you, bro. But there are people out there who respect what you do. There are people out there who value what you do. And there are people out there who hold you in high regard and know that they could utilize you for their life and help them out. Or just not even necessarily to utilize you, but like see the value that you have. Right? See the value that you bring to the table. And I say that the reason I started with my story is because I bounced around to 4 teams in a span of 2 months. It's a lot of teams in a short period of time. And there are people who, whether they saw the value or not, was like, you're not valuable enough to stick here, right? And so I bounced around to another team. Boom, went to the next team. Boom, went to the next team. And finally, the 4th team is like, the 4th team basically snatched me up, right? I got summoned from Seattle to Denver. I got truck cooned into Denver, right? I didn't actually get truck cooned, but I got summoned into Denver.
No, that's good.
And so this, like, and eventually, Denver was messing with me too, and then I had to get summoned somewhere else. And I've been messed with and played with my entire career, bro. These past seven seasons have been absolutely ridiculous. And if you ask my wife, she'd tell you more than anybody like that I'm not valued or respected the way I need to be, and I absolutely agree. But regardless to say that, I don't know if I'm being loud or not, but like, bro, you have value. You just need to find the people around you. You need to put people around you that see that value, that respect you, that understand who you are, what you bring to the table, and aren't here to just walk around walk all over you, to use you and abuse you for what you bring to the table, man. Someone who respects that, utilize that, and also wants to build you up. Someone's like, you're here and where you're at is great. But also, I see this potential in you. So let's go ahead and get your butt over here. Man, I've had so many coaches like that, man. Like, I've had so many coaches that I love and respect. Like, my special teams coaches, I haven't had a special teams coach that like I was actually stuck with that doesn't rock with me. Maybe the organization don't. Maybe even the head coach. I had at least one head coach that I didn't rock with that didn't rock with me, which is cool.
I
Whatever.
want to hear about that.
But my special teams coaches rock with me. Special team coaches have seen the value in me, and are the ones usually the ones like, yo, we need Joe. You know what I'm saying? And so that's my impact. One man's trash is another man's treasure, man. And whether you're that trash in one place, you may be that treasure somewhere else. You just got to find where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? You got to find those people around you that can love you, support you, value you for who you are and what you bring to the table. That's my anime impact. So I feel like you always react this way, P. You always react this way.
So first of all, your anime impacts, because one thing I love about the anime impacts is that like I always put myself in the anime impact. And my wife would tell me this all the time, and this is not to shame my home church. But like me traveling 3 hours up, 3 hours back, doing all of these rehearsals, not having enough time to do, the podcast stuff, not having enough time to be with my wife. And my wife was like, love your peoples, but they don't value you like that. Because if they would treat you better. If they would do certain things to make sure that you were comfortable.
That's not like
she was like, they not doing that for you. And so it took me a minute to realize that, bruh, I'm really not valued for what I do. I do a lot. And it took me a minute to like learn like my worth and my value. And when I learned that, it was like, I love y'all. I gotta go though.
Deuces.
So like, no, I like that. That's why like I react the way that I do, because I put myself like in your anime impact, and I was like, yeah, that'd be me. So yeah.
That's what's up. Hopefully y'all are still enjoying the anime impacts, y'all. Like, I really do hope you guys enjoy this. Obviously, we're an anime podcast, so we want to talk about all the fun stuff. But like the anime impact, like I said before, man, is really where we want to get down to the nitty gritty. And we want to do some different stuff with this anime impact as well, which we're kind of about to get into a little bit with our next 3 segments that we got. Again, our 3 new segments that we have: what I'm reading, creator spotlight, and quote of the day. So P, why don't you crack us off with the what I'm reading segment today?
So what I'm reading is Children X by Sui Ishida. And it is published by Viz/Shonen Jump. First of all, shout out to Vonnie, because Vonnie is the one that put me on it. But also shout out to O and Brandon, because they hate it. They do not rock with Children X.
I gotta keep reading now. I gotta keep reading to see who's right.
It's not bad. It's really not bad. I enjoyed it. And by the way, it is the same mangaka as Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo and Asuma are our main characters. They are best friends. And they live in the Yamato, I do believe, district, to where Children's, I think that's where, Children's have pretty much run amok and have destroyed that city. And so one night they're walking home, and I'm missing bits and pieces, but Tokyo sees that these gang members are messing with a woman. Doing inappropriate things, and so he takes it upon himself to be like, hey, yo, you can't be doing that. Tokyo is a very modest guy. He's very shy. Feels like he's not really good at anything. He's not strong, none of that. But what his best friend is absolutely ridiculously strong. And so his best friend comes in and swoops in and pretty much kicks this dude's tail to the point where like he breaks bones, like
both his arms,
one kick.
I'm like, yo,
breaks his bones.
Bones popping out. I was like, hold on.
And so later on, we see the gang members are back in their hideout, and there's this so-called drug that's going around that pretty much can transform you into a Children. And so this mysterious random guy comes in, says, yo, I can do this for you. He takes the drug, becomes a Children. They run into this guy again, and this guy is literally out to kill them. For a lack of better words, like he really wants to do them in. Now that he's a Children, he is showing his powers. And the guy Asuma, the guy that broke his bones, that broke the gang member's bones, he pretty much does that guy all the way in to the brink of death. But what they find out, Tokyo and Asuma, is that they see these two syringes that they know will transform them into children. And so they end up taking the serum that's in the needle. It turns them into children, or at least one of them. We don't know about the other one, but one of them, which is Tokyo, got transformed into a children, ends up pretty much beating the dude, but can't remember how he did it, and remains a children. And of course, childrens are pretty much in society, they're not good people. People don't want to mess with them. They are pretty much freaks, monsters. They've already like done our town in, so we don't want anything to do with them. And that's pretty much how chapter one is long. I think it's like 78 pages.
Yeah, bro. Chapter 1 and 2 were both long. I was like, oh, this is great.
And it's still about 40, like it spans around 30 to 40 chapters.
Yeah. Like chapter 3 was like 35 chapters or whatever for the third chapter. For the 35 pages for the third chapter.
And I will say they took it too because they had no other way to defend themselves. So this was it. Either they took that, or it was life or death, or he was going to end up doing them in. So that's what I'm reading. The first of all, I love the story. The story is very it is very Tokyo Ghoul-esque, except with comedy. There are some comedy aspects there that I do like.
Okay.
It's definitely grueling. It is there's a lot of, can we say blood? I don't know if you can say those.
Yeah.
But there's blood, there's it's very gruesome. I also, even the way that the chapters are drawn, it's very grungy like type of drawing. Like it's very harsh. I wish I could put that into words.
Yeah.
But
you can tell without color, you could tell it's a very dark, like
that's the word. It is a dark series. And believe it or not, I don't know if everybody remembers, but maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, we were talking about like the dark anime returning to like at that time, like there was like dark anime that was about to run the anime, or dark mangas that was about to run the anime community. And in that list was Children X. Also, what was in that list was Chainsaw Man, JJK, and there is one more that I'm forgetting.
Dang, there is one more. I can't remember what it was.
There's one more. JJK, Chainsaw Man.
ReZero?
Hell's Paradise.
Hell's Paradise.
And so Children X was in that category, or in that conversation of dark anime coming to, or dark mangas coming to the anime realm. But that's what I'm reading. I think it's dope. I think it's a good read. Where I'm at now, it's starting to get like really interesting. And they're starting to even like bring new power systems into play. I think it's a good read. Joe, what do you think?
No, I enjoy it. I mean, I've only cracked the surface of the first 3 chapters, so I'm seeing just the beginning of Tokyo being this challenge and kind of dealing like, yo, like how do I go about life? Like, dude called in sick to school and like and hiding from his big sister and his dad, like what's going on with him right now. So I'm just tapped in. I'm just tapped in right now. So, but I've enjoyed the first 3 chapters. Like I said, I gotta see who's right. And Brandon, if they're right about it actually not being that good or not.
Bro, and they have like so many good moments. Even when like he had turned into a child and he had went to Asuma and he was like, I don't know what to do, but like he is just talking casually, like I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do? I mean, I'm thinking,
and that man cussed him out basically.
Like, think for your damn self. And when he cried out, like.
You could tell Odu was pissed that he wasn't a child. At that point at the time, he doesn't get his ability. You could tell he's pissed, but also he felt bad for his friend.
But it's like
he was
why?
Too mad. He was also mad at the same time. Like why
because
not?
I think it also speaks to his ego of like I am always the guy to do it. Why ain't I him? Why didn't I get this?
Yeah.
And so I think it's a good read so far.
Our second new segment of the podcast is the Creator Spotlight. Today, we're going to be talking about the one and only the King Caleb. Dude is absolutely a great kid, and by kid, I'm calling him a kid because he's
I was
still a
about to
college
say,
kid. He a kid.
Jesus.
He grown, but he a kid in my, you know what I'm saying? He young buck. Nah, but man, the King Caleb with an A-T-H-A, King Caleb. Man, dude, first and foremost, one of the reasons I like Caleb, right? My man's a football player. He's a
Yeah.
linebacker. And we got the same number, 42. We rocking 42 together, man. That's my dog. I love it. But he's linebacker for Morehouse, man. But obviously a diehard anime fan. I found this dude because of his motivational anime quote videos. And so what I first saw him doing was like, and I believe it had to be in his dorm room, right? Had to be in his dorm room. He had the nice aesthetic lighting going on in the dark room.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't really see him, but you saw a silhouette of him watching anime. And the anime that would be playing would be some deep quote or whatever that's going on, which rocks with me because I'm all about the quotes. I'm all about the anime impacts too, right? So it's a lot of anime impact type moments, a lot of motivational quotes going on. Not only does he do that, he does anime workout. You want to get a back like such and such character. You want to get arms like such and such character.
That man
Legs
big.
like such and such character. Dude is jacked now.
That man big.
Dude swole, big swole. You know what I'm saying? So he constant gym. He is a captain on his team. Was leading his teammates. I see him lead his teammates through some workouts or whatever, off season workouts, which is just dope to see him be the leader that he is on and off the field. Using anime to do that as well. And then he's also dabbled into some fan dubbing, man. He's getting his voice actor going on, man. I was like, okay, Caleb, I see you, dog.
Sounds
so man,
good.
hey, shout out to the King Caleb. Dude is awesome. We got to beat him at MomoCon last year.
Yeah, we got the best.
Yeah, we got to run to MomoCon. That hot box we was in,
Man,
we was sweating our butt off. But dude,
and I had on that long sleeve.
Yeah, he did. I almost wore that sweater, remember? And I'm so glad I didn't. But man, shout out to Caleb, man. Go show him some love. He's an absolutely dope young buck, man. Really good creator. Wish him nothing but the best of luck.
The last segment that we have for you guys is quote of the day. And my quote, first of all, Joe, stop laughing. Y'all will get that later in the bloopers.
Keep going, P. I'm bad, bro. I'm sorry.
My quote of the day comes from Suzume. Love this movie. Great movie. Great meaning behind it as well. And that quote is, "The night might seem endless right now, but I promise the morning will come again."
Hey, man. Hey. Good job, brother.
Joe, shut up. And pretty much so because this will go in the bloopers. We've been on this for 15 minutes, y'all. I had a stroke every time I said this mid-sentence. Anyway, what the quote means is pretty much for me what the quote means. No matter how hard life is, and we all know that life can get really, really hard. For those of you that know, for the past 15 minutes, life was incredibly hard for me.
Yo, that was about take 15, 20 to get that quote out. I'm sorry. Keep going, B. What the quote mean to you, dog? Life is hard.
Life is hard, man. Life be lifing. Life be lifing. But there's always a silver lining, is that morning is always going to come. I don't care. Night might be long. Night might last a month. Night might last 2 months. But I guarantee you that morning is always going to come. The Bible says,
There it is.
weeping may endure for a night, but joy always comes in the morning. So I get that it's dark, but guarantee you, even though it's dark, sun's still shining. It's always going to get better. That's my anime quote. Jesus. Let's move on to the main effing topic.
we proud of you, P. I know that was tough for whatever reason.
Let me tell you why. Like I get so hard on myself that like if I mess up once,
you spiral.
One, I'm embarrassed.
You spiral.
Now I'm nervous. Yeah, and it just goes like straight down.
I don't know why you embarrassed. It's me.
It don't matter. It don't matter. And see, that's my I talk about that all the time. Yeah. All right, cool. Next.
Okay. All right, y'all. Time for the main topic. The reason that you're here. I mean, obviously you came for the anime impacts too. Now y'all know about it. But the reason y'all are here, new Gen 3. Okay, and to start this, P, because there still seems to be, for whatever reason, some controversy, some misunderstanding, some misinformation out there on what the big three is. Okay,
There is only one.
The big three, not your big three, not their big three. The big three is a title given to a specific set of anime. Okay, and you can tell we're passionate about this because
it ain't Dragon Ball.
The big three was a title given to 3 specific anime and manga at a specific time that their popularity was at the peak of anime and manga. At the peak, right? And so because of that, at that specific time, not in 2024, not in 2020 when y'all pandemic. Never mind, let me not go there.
You should have called them pandemic babies.
I mean, technically pandemic babies would have been when I got upstairs. I got a pandemic baby upstairs. But the big three is not Dragon Ball. Not Dragon Ball Z, okay? Because that's like the Godfather of anime, right? The Godfather of shonen anime, right?
It's Granddaddy.
He above, in a sense, he above the big three. They after them, right? The big three: Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach.
You got it. If I hear Dragon Ball Z in one of these daggone
Demon
conversations
Slayer,
again,
JJK, My Hero, and that. Now, mind you, those 3 that I just named are great anime.
Now, but there is only
and they part of the conversation for new Gen 3. However, they are not a part of
they will never be
big 3. They can't be. Nothing
I don't
else
care if Demon Slayer outsells One Piece. It will never be in the conversation of the original big 3.
There's no conversation. That's the thing. That's the thing. I think people
obviously the conversation. We're wrong.
There is no conversation for the big 3.
Him, and them.
And then point to the guy below them real quick, just so they can see. That
guy is not a part.
He dope. He the grandfather, godfather, whatever. That's why he there too. But he ain't on that. He ain't on the list,
bro.
Eminem ain't on the list. No, Eminem ain't on the list.
Bro, I get so like. As anime fans, like we gotta do better, y'all.
And we can't be toxic, P. We're not trying to be toxic, y'all. We're not trying to be mean. We're not trying to be meaning to nobody.
But it's research.
Yeah, we just got a quick
feelings.
Google search, right? This does not have to do with the top 3 anime, your favorite 3 anime. It's the big 3, which is a title given to 3 specific anime.
Now the original big 3.
Shut up. What you doing? What you trying to do?
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh Lord.
Dragon Ball Z. Sailor Moon.
This is not a specific. This is not an actual title given.
No, this is not an actual title.
Yeah. So let's not confuse the people.
I done got the folks confused.
Let's not confuse the folks. Let's not confuse the people. Okay.
But yes, but just as long as we say that Dragon Ball Z is not in, there's only 3. Will forever and forevermore shall be just 3. Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. That's it.
I'm surprised you put One Piece last. When you said that. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
One Piece.
I'm not running nothing back.
Bleach, Naruto.
Oh, wow. That said a lot. Wow. Hey, yo, you did that on purpose, too. That's crazy. All right, y'all. New Gen 3. And so me and P have chosen 3, our own list of New Gen 3. This is up for debate because there is no specific title given out to this point. For parameters given for our New Gen 3 conversation today, we are going for the last 10 years. So from 2015 to 2024. Okay, just to make
it. Titan
didn't make the cut. And that didn't make the cut, right? So it is what it is, right? That's the time frame that we went with to give the title for New Gen 3 for this conversation. Someone else may have a different conversation about New Gen 3 and might throw a different title, different period of time, right? There's always going to be new gen, right? As time progresses, there's going to be new gen in 5 years from now, right? So with that being said, that's the time frame we're giving it. There's a little bit of personal opinion in here as well. However, we're trying to be somewhat not unbiased about this, right? Did some research, statistics, ratings, all this stuff, popularity, all that stuff. We took that into consideration mostly, and then a little bit of personal is in there as well. So, with that being said, we're going to start with 2 honorable mentions for each of us that we have for this list, which is harder than the honestly, the 2 honorable mentions is harder for me, in my opinion, than the actual new Gen 3.
Even now, as you talk.
Yeah, I don't even know if I really got what I want. Well, while you have your issues, go ahead and name that first one honorable mention.
You go first, man. No, sir. No, sir.
One of them, man, and it was dropped in 2015, man. It was number 9 in top manga sales in 2016, number 8 in 2017. It has a total manga sales of 32 million manga, and again, it came in 2015. Has an 8.01 rating on my anime list. It started a lot of controversy with that guy down there in the corner. Well, Pete just covered him up. Started a lot of controversy with that guy down there. One of my honorable mentions is One Punch Man. I feel like it was brought in. It honestly, it's at the very tail beginning of this time period that we're talking about, 2015 to 2024. Not only with the conversation of can he beat Goku or Saitama beats Goku, because a lot of y'all was out here saying Saitama, he sneezed and went to the moon. What? Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that conversation, right? However, I feel like there's a lot of folks out here. There's a lot of non-anime fans out here who I was talking to, like, "Oh, you watch anime? Have you seen One Punch Man?" I'm like, no, I ain't watched One Punch Man. I ain't. I watched the first season. I didn't watch the second season. Honestly, I don't even know if I finished the first season. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not a very big satire anime kind of guy, and that's what One Punch Man is, right? I mean, obviously, it's got its thing. I think I didn't get to when it kind of gets a little more serious, and actually, the universe itself is like legit and not just, oh, he can one punch everything, which I'm guessing he's still one punching everything. I don't know, but it did a lot for the anime community. I feel like there's a lot of people out there that didn't watch anime that were into this anime. There's a lot of folks out there. Again, the conversation, it was a hot button. Goku versus Saitama. It 32 million manga sales. It cracked the top 10 2 years straight in a row. There's obviously some other anime that cracked the top 10 as well, but this is just one of those ones I think deserves to be considered in the conversation period for this time period. And with it again, 32 million manga sales. I said that already. One Punch Man is one of my honorable mentions. So, Pete, what's your first honorable mention? Because you had all that time to figure out what your first one is, and you still be here like, I don't know. What's your first one, Pete?
My first honorable mention, maybe a surprise, maybe a shock. I don't know. It's Tokyo Revengers.
It's not a shock. I'm not surprised by this.
Here's the thing, Joe. We had to take.
Listen. I'm not mad at it from a personal standpoint. I'm like, nah. This wasn't even part of the conversation for you, boy. That's why I'm not gonna mention it. But it's up there for a reason. So go ahead, P.
It's up there. I had to look at Miles' list, but 7.88. So not even like the best rating.
No, it's not at all.
But manga sales over 70 mil.
80
mil.
I helped you out there.
I saw 2 numbers, so I didn't know which one. I just picked one and went with it.
Oh, okay.
And I tried to go with the I tried to go with the list. I tried to be. Yeah. But 70. Since Joe said 80, we're going 70. With 80. And not 70. Only that, at the time of its popularity and at the time of its climax, like this is what everybody was talking about. And I mean, you can say whatever you want to, you can laugh, but everybody...
I'm controlling myself.
Everybody was talking about Tokyo Revengers. I remember it like it was yesterday. Not only that, but it has like cracked top 10 multiple times in manga sales.
I know, for sure.
I think the characters are very compelling. I think the storyline, at least we're
side characters are very compelling. Side characters are very compelling.
Main character as well. We're talking also, again, we're talking just anime. The first 2 seasons of that anime are really good. I know people want to start talking about the manga and how that we ain't talking about Bruno right now. We don't talk about Bruno. We're talking about the anime. And I'm sorry. The anime, them first 2 seasons smacked. So between that, the popularity and the manga sales, it's got to be an honorable mention. It's got to be. I don't care how you feel about it.
I'm gonna keep my mouth.
I'm not talking about you, Joe. I'm talking about the people.
Okay.
But now I'm talking about you.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut because I got things to say. You already know what I got to say, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, P.
I'm just saying.
Dang, you didn't help me with my second honorable mention. I'm like, all right, P's got to take one off my list of people. I was like, all right, if P take one, I was gonna think of, then I'll just move on to the next one. This is difficult, bro. Like I said, the honorable mention is difficult to do because I have there's a few, bro. There's a few. I'm gonna go and this is a personal. Now this is a personal one, right? Because part of me just wants to be like, nah, this mug, I should just sneak in to the new Gen 3. It don't deserve to be up there, especially based off of the second season. Dang, bro.
I'm struggling. I'm even looking up stuff right now.
Man, yeah, bro. The second one my second I'm mentioning, bro, I'm gonna throw in there, especially because the manga go crazy. Go crazy.
No, you're not finna take mine though.
I'm not taking yours. You're not putting this in the second. You're not doing the honorable mention for this. Blue Lock. Blue Lock. That's not what you're gonna know, because you're gonna go with the one above that. No, you ain't. You know what's gonna do. I know which one you're gonna do. I know exactly which one you're gonna do. But I'm gonna keep my mouth shut, bro. Blue Lock, man. 40 million manga sales, right? Dropped in 2022. In 2023, the year after, who had the best manga sales that year? Who had it, P? Who had it? Go ahead, P. Say it. Who had it?
Just say what
Blue
you
Lock.
say.
That boy Asagi. That boy Nagi. That boy Bachira. Rin. Baru. All them. Number one manga sales, man. That, bro, it just says so much. And it was number 5 last year in 2024. It's up there, dog. Like, do y'all rock with the season 2 anime heavy like that? Nah. But if you watch the whole thing, but all y'all came back. All y'all came back though. All y'all came back for the last 3 episodes.
Oh, and y'all didn't say nothing either.
All y'all
forgot about the rest of the slideshow.
Y'all tried to slide your way back in, like, yo, yeah, Blue Lock, like I've been here. Nah, you ain't been here. Don't hate.
You ain't.
You wasn't with us kicking in the gym, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't here building your ego up with Asagi like that, you know what I'm saying? So, bro, like, it's a personal thing, and this manga goes hard. 40 million manga sales, bro, in 2 years.
That's ridiculous.
And I don't want to say just 2 years, because obviously the manga's been out longer than the anime, correct? Like, I don't want to do that. But for it to blast up like that, the
anime sparked that.
Exactly, like the anime sparked that. We're talking about the freaking Japanese soccer team having Blue Lock jerseys during the World Cup.
Yeah.
What?
That is a phenomenon.
What? Come on, bro. So my second I mentioned is Blue Lock, and that's personal. That's personal. That's hella personal. But it's up there. Sorry. I would throw the anime, especially after season 1. I'm throwing the anime, and I was trying to throw the anime in New Gen 3 when the first season was out. I was like, man, forget y'all. Y'all hating. Y'all tripping on Blue Lock, man. Get it up there. It's underhyped, underrated. P, just go with the one that you know you're gonna go with, bro.
You think I'm going to go with Chainsaw Man, but you're wrong.
No, not that one. No, that's not the one I was thinking he's gonna go with. Season 2 don't exist. That's what I thought you was gonna go.
Oh, so there's 3. There's 3 that I was going to go.
One, bro, statistically, it's up there.
You talking about The Promised Neverland?
Absolutely.
Oh, yes, it's up there.
I was about to say, how you not just gonna go to that one next?
Because I'm not.
Bro, what? Hold on. Since P not gonna go there, I'm gonna go there. And
we only got 2 honorable mentions though. We only got 2, okay. So you're done.
Okay, that's cool. Promised Neverland, 42 million manga sales, 8.48. And I'm just counting the first season. 8.48 on my anime list. Number 8 in 2018, number 4 in 2019 on manga sales. It dropped in 2019. Okay. Bro, what? Mm-hmm. Bro, what? Talk about a first season anime that just like, bro, whoa. So that's all I gotta say. P,
I agree. Listen, I don't think y'all really, and just to piggyback off Joe, I don't think y'all really understand how good the Promised Neverland's manga is. Again, we don't talk about Bruno when it comes to episode. When it comes to season 2, season 2 was a wash. Season 1, again, the best. I think season 1 one of the
I get
best
you. I
of
get
all
you. Yeah,
time.
there you go. There you go. One of
the best
okay.
of all
All
time.
right, cool. That's you doing a lot.
But even then, can you name any
No, I got
like
you. I'm saying.
subjectively
I'm
that
just saying.
are that good?
There's
Oh, we might need to do an episode on that. That don't have to be
SAO
mine.
season 1, part 1.
I don't think it's better than The Promised Neverland. Season 1?
We're not here for that. That's not the conversation we have. If
We need
y'all
to
want
write
to
that
see that
down though. That's not
conversation,
bad.
if y'all want to see that conversation, let us know down in the comments, bro. Best first season of
Best
anime.
first season?
That's a dope
That's not a
conversation actually
bad
to
one.
have. But yeah, SAO's up there. So
No, so this one is personal for me, and the manga sales aren't even that great. Like they're okay.
are you okay? Hold on. I'm let you cook. Go ahead.
What to start with?
M.
No.
Okay. Cool.
No.
Then we good.
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's
Oh
not
no,
V.
I won't finna. No.
It's not V. I got you. I'm. Go ahead, cook.
So manga sales aren't that great. What to start with?
F.
So manga sales one. Oh no, are we? No, because I got two Fs.
I mean, yeah, there's two F, but there's is 2 words.
Okay, so manga sales weren't that great. I mean, they did decent. 20 mil. As of not April, but as of 2022. I don't know how much now. We are now about to get a season 3, which
Are we?
Yes.
Are we sure?
Pray and agree.
Okay, there you go. Are we sure?
I mean, and last time I thought that we were.
I heard some news, but then I heard like it's not official.
So
I could be wrong. And if it's official, boom, there you go.
And if we do get a season 3 guarantee, this will be in the conversation
for sure.
But it is none other than Fire Force. Fire Force was just so good to me. I enjoyed the power system. I enjoyed, like, there are some great characters. Benny Maru, which is an amazing character, probably one of my favorite characters.
For sure.
Which is like they have so many good characters. But not only the characters, the storyline to that mug is absolutely ridiculous. I wish I could get into the manga to like where we start to find out some things, but where they left it off in the anime, stupid amazing. Again, Shinra, a very good character. Like Obi, they have really good characters. Again, at the height of its popularity, Fire Force was one to be reckoned with. Unfortunately, there were a few others that came along and completely wrecked Fire Force.
Oh no, for sure.
To pieces.
Oh, for sure.
And so for those reasons, like I can't, get into like why, but like Fire Force was so good to me.
Can I give one more P? I'm sorry, bro. I know
you're giving one more, then I'm giving one more.
I kind of there's 2 that I want to give, but I'm gonna stick to one.
We're just gonna keep going to
no, man, no, we won't do that. I'm gonna give one.
No, great, because I want to give one too. Then I'll give one more too.
No, give one more. Go ahead.
You go. No, so I was gonna say, so yeah, Chainsaw Man. I mean, not Chainsaw Man. Well, cat's out the bag.
That's your next one.
I don't know yet. But yeah, so for those reasons, Fire Force, that's one of my honorable mentions. I think it's a great anime, and again, if we get a season 3, skyrocket popularity.
Yeah. All right. This one's hard, bro, because I really have 2, but I'm gonna just go with one. Because I feel like I haven't even caught up on the anime for the other one, and I haven't read the manga for this one. So my next one that I'm gonna give is Free Rent, bro.
Damn, Joe.
You can, yeah. I'm sorry. You mean I'll say my other one. You can talk about this one.
No, go ahead,
bro. Dropped in 2023, right? Next year was number 3 in manga sales. 22 million manga sales. It is the highest rated. I don't know if I'm tripping, but the highest rated anime on my anime list at 9.31.
It is. Again, right behind who?
Is mine right? Is it behind?
I mean, right in front. No, right in front of.
Man, shut up. Me not getting that. Is mine list like the end all be all? Absolutely not, right?
Absolutely
but we gotta find
somewhere to gauge something,
right? We gotta find a metric to use, right? So I know people are like mine list is man, whatever, bro. But bro, 22 million manga sales in a year after the anime,
and we know for a fact that
this
is the reason why. The only reason why we got those manga sales,
absolutely,
strictly because of
absolutely. And so
nobody
at that point,
was taking for free.
I mean, the 2 that are above it, right? When it's number 3 are what? One Piece and JJK. And really, I should go in the correct order: JJK, One Piece, then Free Rent. So, like, what do you like? You're fighting with 2 giants at this point for number 1. You're not gonna get it, but to then take those 2 giants out, you're the best selling manga, and you just dropped an anime.
Yeah,
you just dropped.
And when I tell you season season 2 is probably going to.
Bro, I can't wait. I can't wait. It better. Don't leave me hanging.
I feel like
have
this.
to
I
get the
feel
manga,
like it's
but
just going to be like one of those slower arcs to where we.
no, we already
had
had that
the-
slow arc. No, you gotta pick it up.
I don't think this is a slow arc though.
The first one?
Yeah, I don't think this is that slow.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't like uber slow.
I mean, it wasn't booming with like.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I
action.
guess the show in general. We talked about this, right? The show in general is not like a
Yeah, it's not
fast-paced
like
show. We got some fights, but I think now that we're heading to where we're heading, Fern is like confirmed to be her.
But I think we're finna get some back on Free Ring.
Yeah,
I really do.
No, we have to. But I just, bro, it deserves to be in the conversation for sure. Like if it was here for like one more year, you know what I'm saying? Like I got to get that second season in here, but like, bro. So that's my other one. I know we said 2, but I gave 4.
That's good.
If you don't get his next one that I think you're gonna give, I'm surprised. But I'll let you have at it.
What's the next one you think I'm gonna get?
I'm gonna let you go ahead, and
I'll
tell you.
There's 3 that I'm floating around.
Keep your number ain't gone down yet. You done gave 2 more honorable mentions, and your number ain't gone down from 3. So
I mean, because I'm doing this based off of numbers and based off of popularity, and also
then you should there should be an answer.
The
we should
height
be on the same
of
page.
like what it was at the time, and that's Chainsaw Man. What do you think I was going?
Spy Family.
Oh, I forgot about Spy Family.
Number 3 manga sales in 2022.
Yes. I forgot about
and again, who were the 2 in front of it?
I forgot about it.
JJ Kid number 1 and One Piece at number 2.
Yeah.
It's got 38 million manga sales.
8.2. And I wrote it down too.
How you not? So that's where I thought you was going to go.
I forgot about Spy Family. I did.
Well, go ahead. My bad.
Shift gears. Let's cut that out. No, I'm just kidding though. I'm going to stick with Chainsaw Man.
That's fine.
I think too, again, I remember, so Joe doesn't really like Chainsaw Man, but again, the popularity at the time that it came out, we're talking about December 2024. By December 2024, over 30 mil copies in circulation. Again, the anime came out. I think the anime was good. I don't think it was better than the manga. But the popularity of that anime was astronomical. Joe, and I know you wanna. I'm
keeping my mouth shut.
I know you. I know.
You don't know nothing. I'm keeping my mouth shut.
No, because you don't. You know what? I'll take it back. I won't say that you don't like it. I'll just say that it was very overhyped, and when you got to it, it was like it's okay.
Facts.
So I won't say you won't like it, or that you don't like it. I just think that you think it's like an okay anime.
Yeah.
But popularity at the time, and again, I think Chainsaw like manga was doing okay at the time, but again, anime. I feel like with most of these, anime always ramps up your manga sales, especially if the anime is good. And Chainsaw Man's anime was good enough to ramp up manga sales. So yeah, my last honorable mention is Chainsaw Man. The last honorable mention is Spy X Family.
Man, one more. No, I'm just kidding. Spy Family was the last one that I gave. I mean, there's one more, but I won't do that.
There is one more that I want to give too, but okay, and that's Kaguya-sama Love is War. But okay, keep going. 22 mil.
Okay, I didn't have that on my list. I didn't even check it out. So okay, cool. Vinland Saga. It's got a small amount of manga stuff, but
that anime,
the anime cooking. So it's the second highest rated anime that I had on my list, 8.79.
Yeah, the anime smack.
So, all right, y'all. Let's get into our actual what we got for New Gen 3, bro. P, I gave my honorable mention first, so you get to go first.
Okay.
I feel like at least 2 of these we gotta agree on. I feel like 2 of these we definitely gonna agree on. So why don't you drop the first one that we gonna agree on?
Okay, without going into the deep end, then.
We go as deep as you want. Whatever you want to do.
Okay, the first one I hope even though you think that this is a very mid-tiered anime.
That wasn't the first one I was gonna go with. That was the second one.
Okay, okay, great. So the first one we're gonna go with JJK.
Yeah, there you go. That's it's not even debatable.
Okay, it's not. The popularity was amazing. We're talking about 100 mil in circulation. as of September 2024. What is the mile rating, Joe?
8.59 if you count both seasons and the movie.
And so even in 22, it made 8 mil by itself, which is like a pretty good feat. Especially being that in that year there was a couple of like other big hitters in anime. Again, it's the manga's great. The anime, if we're talking just straight anime, cool. The anime,
I mean, we're not though. We haven't been this entire time because
we
we're talking
haven't.
about manga sales, so we can't
But
be talking about just.
but
The conversation will center around the anime, but obviously
yes.
the manga plays a part into whether or not we put it on this list.
And so if we're talking like seasons of like those are all very solid. I would say no, all of them are solid. Some seasons are stronger than the others, but like those are all solid. The popularity is crazy. Everybody did Gojo cosplays. Everybody did Itadori cosplays. Like the
Sukuna.
Sukuna, like
Sukuna.
the popularity of this show probably rivals anything besides one that we have talked about this entire time. There
Yeah,
may
man. I
be
think this
one or
is.
two, but this one by far, not by far, but this one I think supersedes as far as popularity is concerned
Yeah, I don't think there's another one, any
right
other
now.
ones on this that,
I think
that
it's one
touch it.
more. I think it's one more.
Okay, well the other one, the
But
second one, yeah, Demon
But other
Slayer.
than that, like popularity wise, like
But yeah, bro.
it's not touching.
I mean, yeah, if we're looking at again, it dropped the 2020 anime, right? So that from then on, right? Let's look at manga sales from then on, from the time it dropped. 2020 was number 5. 2021, number 1. 22, number 1. 23, number 2, to One Piece. 24, number 1.
And then if you want to even go with like the Crunchyroll Anime Awards, do you see how much they swept up?
2021 and 2024 anime of the year. 2022, 2024 best action anime. Like, and it had so many more in 2024.
So many more.
Like, that was just like the 3. I just picked like 3 categories: best animation, best action, because most of these are going to be action series, and anime of the year. Like, it dominated 2024 anime Crunchyroll Awards. Now, do I think it should have? No, but it did.
And not only that, but like I said, popularity was good enough, and the manga sales were enough to declare that this is one of the titans of its time.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Like, there's really not much you can say about it. As far as you can't argue it being new Gen 3. You really can't. And if you do, I'm with you. But argue with your mom at the same time.
I mean, I get it, because whoever threw that piece of paper, your mom's out. No, but I mean, and there were other things that like I really wanted to put and wanted to be like subjective and like, but because Blue Lock, I ain't lying to you, bro. I be wanting to put Blue Lock in a lot of places to probably where it shouldn't be.
Yeah. I have a feeling now. I think based on all, I know I'm deviating here a little bit, not deviating, but like intercepting you. I apologize, but like I feel like at this point, based on all the honorable mentions we mentioned, we gonna have the same 3.
We gonna have the same. And that's what I'm saying, like, which is why I do like that we came to like an amicable decision, because I know we both can think what we think, but at least rationally, like we are on the same
unfortunately page. Like the thing for y'all that don't, obviously none of y'all know because y'all weren't part of the conversations leading up to this episode. People's like, yeah, we should just come to a list together and then go from there. I was like, I think we'll have at least one different one. So like, no, let's do separate. But at this point, bro, we should have just did. Honestly, Pete, let's do that. Let's just go one list. Because I think that's just where we're going to go. Right, so cool. We'll say the third one at the same time and see if we agree, and then we'll go from there. Okay, cool. But yeah, so that's JJK. Is honestly is like the number one. Is like if there's a hierarchy in the new. You think it's
number 1?
As far as if we're taking,
I think that is what we're going to split.
Personally, no.
Okay.
Personally, no.
I don't think.
Personally, yeah, I'm gonna have to actually go personally. If I'm going based on numbers, if I'm going based, I mean the only number that Demon Slayer has, which you can get into, so Demon Slayer being the next one. We'll do that. We'll do the hierarchy conversation afterwards, right? Demon Slayer is the next one, right? Yeah. Dropped in 2019, bro, has a total of 150 million manga sales, right? And I think that's where you're going as far as Demon Slayer being above JJK, right? I'm pretty sure that's where you're going. But 8.4 on my anime list. Which is lower than lower than JJK. That's all. Now, mind you, Demon Slayer's got 6 seasons or whatever it is, and 2 movies.
4 seasons.
4 seasons, 2 movies, whatever. money cash grabbing pieces of nonsense. But I mean, 2019 and 2020 was the best selling manga, right? But back to back years, right? So the year the anime dropped back to back years, it was best selling manga, right?
Mhm.
Number 2 in 2021, and that was only behind JJK, which was fresh for folks, right? It what? And then it also got some awards. It was Anime of the Year in 2020. It was Best Action Anime in 2023, and it was Best Animated Series, of course,
Joe,
from 2022 to
let's
2024.
do the statistics.
I'm doing it. I did it.
Don't put your little. Don't put your little.
This is partially personal, but there's a little bit of bias in there. I get my piece. I ain't hate on it. I just said, obviously, yeah, the animation slaps.
That ain't what you meant, though.
Kudos
That ain't
for
what
Demon
you.
Slayer
That ain't what you.
animation that
That ain't what you
and
meant.
carries.
That ain't
But
what you meant.
but yeah, bro, like there's honestly, bro, there's really no arguing with Demon Slayer, and we've had this conversation before. So if you've been here on the pod before, you know, like Demon Slayer is this generation's Naruto, right? Like that's how Pete puts it a
100%.
lot. Naruto brought a lot of folks in the anime. Like that was the anime folks knew off rip. Everyone knows Naruto. Everybody knows, you know what I'm saying, the Naruto run in the gym type thing and stuff like that. So JJK is not JJK. Demon Slayer is that. Everybody knows Tanjiro. You know what I'm saying? Like it just is what it is, bro. There's really no arguing against it. And if someone does argue against it, I'm very curious as to what your reasoning is, other than it's overrated and animation carries. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying what actual argument do you have for it not being, again, going based off statistics, because that's what the reason we got the original big three.
And
Or
again,
the big three.
And
so
I think,
what's your argument against this?
And I think that's my biggest thing is that, like, you can argue, semantics, but you can't argue numbers.
Yeah.
And I think at the end of the day, to have 150, and that was like, I think 2020, February 2021 or 22, it had 150 million. So I don't even know if they like recounted the record, but I'm sure it's more. After like we got the entertainment district arc, after we got like moving, like we got a couple of movies like after that number one, but number two, popularity wise, everybody and their mama was dressed up as somebody's Survey Corps member, whether it was Tanjiro, whether it was just a regular Survey Corps member, whether it was Zenitsu, whether it was like, I don't care, like you were dressing up, shut up, Joe, in Nosuke, like you were dressing up. That's why, like, I think that's going to be an interesting argument when it comes to like which one comes first in hierarchy, because Demon Slayer has been popular and is still popular. Like, you can still go to cons, and I guarantee you, hundreds of people are going to be dressed up as somebody.
They keep dropping movies. They keep dropping movies that they gonna put on Crunchyroll as episodes, and y'all still going to buy.
And
Mugen Train is one of the highest.
One of the high. We didn't even talk about that. I was about to be
of all time.
Of all time, like.
It denounced Spirited Away.
Spirited Away. Argue with your mama, but I'm
arguing with her now. Hey, I'm gonna be arguing with her now.
Like, unfortunately for people, I know y'all don't want to hear it, but this might be the number one. Again, brought so many new anime watchers to the realm of anime. Like Joe said, this
is a good or bad thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna leave y'all alone.
This is this generation's Naruto. Like, it is what it is. It cultivated a lot of new anime fans.
Yeah, I mean, and if we even go into it, right, the aspects that I don't like about it, which I mean, like the way it's changed the anime industry too. Like, again, I mentioned all the movies, right? The money grab, the cash grab movies that I think they are, right? But it's like now everyone's dropping movies in theaters, right? Like how many like actual anime series movies were dropping in theaters like this, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a couple for sure, but like this on a consistent basis and doing numbers, right? Doing numbers. So like it's changed.
And again,
lot, bro.
I think and this might be like a very biased opinion, and I'm not one, like, I get it. The animation is beautiful. I also believe Demon Slayer started like this whole really, really colorful, beautiful animation. Before
Started it?
I don't want to
Started
say
it?
started, but
Yeah,
help
because
help. I mean, if we want to go into it, and maybe we can, check out the most popular animes before Demon Slayer. Animation won't hitting like that. Besides
I would
maybe Fate series, the Fate
Fate,
series
yeah,
animation,
Fate.
stupid.
Honestly, bro, Fate still got not. Mind you, Fate,
Oh,
I'm
no!
gonna say this Fate, strange fake or whatever. I'm like, y'all
Yeah,
missing
some of
me
that.
with this right now. I'm
But
like,
Fate Night Stay,
but all
Unlimited
Unlimited Blade
Blade
Works,
Works.
yeah, like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
I get that.
actually curious. I honestly want to go back and do this and see, and maybe I'll put it up here, like the last 10 years of top animation. So what got best animation in on the Crunchyroll Awards? Basically, the previous years to
That would
Demon
actually be
Slayer.
a
I'm
good
very curious.
metrics to gauge
I
off
mean,
of because
so actually, two of which I know that we didn't talk about yet. I'll leave that as a yet. But Mob Psycho got it in 2020, and My Hero got it in 2018.
and I love that. If when
2018.
and Mob Psycho got it when
Mob in 2020.
and
Now
when
Mob be hitting.
when did Demon Slayer? No, Mob be him. When did but when did
2022 and 2024 is when Demon Slayer
Demon Slayer?
animation.
When did it come? When did Demon Slayer come out?
It was 2021.
It was 2020.
2019.
2019.
19.
So again,
But 19. So what happened? Those first, I mean, mind you, it started slapping
it was
later, but like 2019 to 2020 to 2021, what happened? They didn't get it till 2022. Now, mind you, obviously, not every season is dropping every year, right? But
not
like,
every season, but also I feel like too, like some things like Crunchyroll, and we've said this before, like will throw bones at to make some people like incredibly happy. Like
yeah.
we all know that Demon Slayer has pretty much run animation, but like you can't keep giving that to them. You gotta try to switch it up
But I'm saying
somewhere
no,
down
but
the
they
road.
got they've had it the last 3 years. So what
Oh, the
happened? The
last 3 years?
first they got 2022 to 24.
So who
So they
came out in
didn't.
2021?
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I don't have 2021, but 2020 was Mob Psycho. But Demon Slayer was out in 2019.
see, and that's
28. I don't know who got it in 2019. I don't know who had 2021, but
that's
2018 was mine. So the
that's
year
a good point.
before.
That's a
So I'm
good
just
point.
curious. I'm curious who won it basically these years
These
prior
were
to
prior
when Demon
to,
Slayer got it.
yeah.
You know,
That's solid.
because as much as I gag about it, right? As much as I give them hate for it, one of their best qualities is what, P? Is their animation.
That's
It just is.
storytelling. It's great.
I hate you, dog. Their animation is one of their highest qualities. Whether you want to say it carries it or you want to say it's just really, 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 really good.
Yeah.
However you want to put it, bro, like animation is one of their best qualities. And
But
so,
that's what I'm saying. You don't think other studios started to step up their animation because of Demon Slayer? Is what I'm saying.
but Demon Slayer is kicking it. Like, I mean, no, I'm not saying they haven't, right? Because I think they have to. I think they had to. And again, I think this comes in, and the fact that we're talking about Demon Slayer so much is driving me crazy. But I think they definitely had to because of Demon Slayer is what brought so many of these folks in to anime, right? Like, yeah, we're talking about it being the next Naruto. And so if that's what's attracting you folks is the fireworks, right? The jokes we made
You
before.
like fireworks?
You like fireworks? It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If fireworks is what attracted so many folks into this, right? Then you have to like cater to these folks in here, right? You gotta cater to this new generation of anime watchers. So I'm not disagreeing with you at
Do you
all.
think these new generation of anime watchers are strictly like anime? You don't think they like story like that? That's another okay.
That's another
Yeah,
conversation.
okay.
That's another conversation.
That'd be
I
another-
would say I'm not saying that's the only thing they like, but if we being real, I think that's a good majority, if not 50%.
I can't. That's high. I don't want to say. I don't want to give them like
New anime
that
watchers.
little credit. I don't know about that.
I'm not saying they don't like story. I don't say they don't want a
Because
story.
let's be for real.
But
like some of the stuff that we watched back in the day, storyline was boo boo.
Okay.
Dragon Ball Z boo boo.
Sailor
Moon
story boo
not that great.
Z boo boo.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z was a copy and paste.
Because it was
Copy and
good.
paste.
Sailor
No,
Moon?
it was good because see, yeah,
Sailor Moon?
Shmeen about to cook us. Shmeen about to cook us.
By the time y'all see this, man, go back and watch the live stream that we had with Shmeem. Not the episode. We did have Shmeem on season 2, but we did. I'm saying we did because we haven't done it yet, but we're going to record in a couple of days. But we did do a live with Shmeem from Gotta Hit Him podcast talking about old gen versus new gen. So I'm curious to see how that. I know he gonna cook us, bro.
Joe,
But
we gotta have a team. We gotta be on team front, man.
I have a feeling we're gonna be off at some points, but yeah, I mean, I'm team OG out the way. I was just talking about. No, we're not gonna deviate. We're not gonna deviate.
Oh my!
I'm not gonna deviate, bro, because
Okay.
I'm gonna go into it for sure. We can talk about that. I'm gonna bring it up on the live with Shmeem. So I brought it up on the live with Shmeem. Go check that out if you want to hear about my opinion on 90s anime, 2000s anime aesthetic. And why it just hits
But
different.
that aesthetic hits. But again, do you think that aesthetic hits
I don't want to talk about it now.
era
I want to talk about that live. That's what we're going to talk about it.
Real quick, even if you're talking about like a Akira aesthetic, like that aesthetic just, it makes me like,
No, think about all the different, like the lo-fi 90s anime aesthetic pictures, like the pictures like that. But
music was better.
Music was better. I think it does, and I talked about this with my wife. Even my wife, though, who doesn't watch anime, right? Y'all know that. She don't watch anime. Was even like, was watching some 80s Tokyo lo-fi or whatever on YouTube, right? And I was like, bro, there's just something different about this aesthetic. It just hits different. Like the details for animation are here now, but the details were different. But that's what I'm saying. I'm bringing my wife into to say no.
But she also came up in our era, like.
But she don't know. Like, she didn't watch.
I get that, but she didn't watch. But I'm pretty sure something like that 80s, 90s sound. I don't care where you at. It's so much different.
I'm not even saying the sound. I'm just talking about there was a picture, like literally just a picture. That's what I'm talking about.
Even if we're talking aesthetics, like she grew up, even though she didn't grow up watching anime, she grew up in our era. Like I'm talking about somebody that is 21, 22.
Yeah. I mean, maybe. I know.
Okay.
I'm curious. I'm very curious. I'm very curious to see what Shmeem said. I'm bringing it up in the conversation. I brought it up in the conversation, so I'm curious to see what Shmeem said in that conversation. And now back on track to new gen anime.
Okay, so Demon Slayer deserves the spot.
Demon Slayer. JJK and Demon Slayer, the first two. Debatable on 1 and 2. Yeah, we'll just 3-2 on it, man, to see what we say. I have a feeling we gotta say the same one.
I mean, we got to after we didn't been through the rest of these.
Yeah. This one I put P on manga wise. 3, 2. You playing, yeah. 3, 2, 1. My Hero Academia. Yeah, the one I put you on manga wise. I know what you was doing. Terrell, don't do this. Don't make me bring them Clubhouse folks over here. Get them going. Oh yeah.
I thought they put me on.
No. I said pick up the manga, and you was like, Joe, you know what? You was right. Don't do this, Terrell. Don't take this from me. Don't take this from me. So you just yeah. I can see your look on your face.
No, I know what you're doing. I'm so serious.
Anyway, P, talk about it. Talk about the show I put you on, bro. Why is it our third?
The anime that Joe did not put me on to the manga to. Actually, no, Joe did put me on to the manga. I remember that.
Thank you. Give me my flowers.
At one point in time, I was not a My Hero fan.
You was hating on it.
I was not a My Hero.
I was like,
Joe was like,
I didn't call him Terrell at this point, but I said, Terrell, pick up that manga.
Yeah, Joe was like, yeah, I was not feeling My Hero. I felt it was the same old superhero premise, and I did not want to see that. But man, was I wrong. Again, 100 mil. As of April 2024. In circulation, 100 million copies. Again, if I'm speaking popularity, it's not as popular in my opinion as the two we mentioned.
No. But
it is up there. And when I tell you them first 1 or 2 seasons, like I remember, and Joe can probably give you like numbers and all that good stuff.
Yeah, I got that.
Leeway to him.
Yeah.
But I remember so My Hero actually started to get like really popular, especially the manga around COVID-ish times, 2019, 2020.
Yeah, right before it.
Right before. And so I remember, like, if y'all remember Clubhouse, cool. I don't know if y'all will, but I remember not only like was I a part of a room, but there were rooms dedicated strictly to talking about My Hero Academia. And when I tell you these rooms will go on 2 to 3 hours at a time for us just talking about a specific chapter. Even now, popularity still continues to grow. I can only imagine again once people recount the manga in 2025 to see how much it sold. Again, we got one of the best seasons, which but I think that this is one of the reasons why it is still continuing its popularity. Is we got one of the best seasons of My Hero Academia. We got one of the biggest wrap ups of one of the biggest things that we've been waiting to see wrapped up. Got it in a nice, pretty bow. Very sad, very tragic. I cried, and it was really good.
You talking about Overhaul and the family?
No, I'm talking about family.
Not Overhaul. Why I say Overhaul?
Endeavor.
Endeavor.
Todoroki, all them.
Yeah.
And so again, we've listed a lot of them. I don't think anyone or any of the ones that we listed compares to the popularity of these three, especially My Hero Academia. And I know half of me really wants to kick My Hero Academia out and put something else in the place of it. But if we're being logical,
if we're being for real, I mean, like I guess the numbers again. Peace said 100 million manga, 7.88, which is not super high.
It's not super high.
The ranking on my list is not super high, but I think there's a lot of haters. So I think honestly, in this case, I think the low rating speaks to the popularity because of how much. Like there was a video P was talking. What anime were you hating on? P, you hating on Hunter x Hunter, right? And he was wearing a My Hero shirt. People were coming at him for the shirt.
You talking about when I did that?
The hot take about Hunter.
That hot take. Yeah, they didn't care nothing about my hot take. They was like, he got on a My Hero. Of course,
they were like,
something like
of
that.
course he feels that way.
Yeah, of course he would say stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying? Which facts, but
I can't wait to Saturday. But
I mean, it dropped in 2016.
My Hero Academia.
I know what she's gonna say. Yeah,
right.
Number 6.
Hunter sucks. There it is.
Whatever, bro. Now it sucks.
It don't suck.
Thank you.
I'm on demon time now.
Manga sales number 6 in 2016, number 4 in 2017, number 2 in 2018, which is its peak in popularity. So right before that COVID period hit. Yep. Number 6 in 2019 and number 5. It missed 2020, but number 5 in 2021 and 2022. It was in the same year in 2018, again, that peak of popularity. It was Best Action Anime and Best Animated Series for Crunchyroll Awards. It's just...
Also, even speaking on these top 3, the memes that we got from all 3 of these have been crazy. If we're, again, speaking on popularity. With Deku eating the hair. Like, I remember so many memes on
the crying Deku.
The crying Deku. The him
the
turning around with all my... Yeah, I mean, there is so, like... Popularity wise, all 3 of these.
All 3 of these up there, bro.
All 3 of these.
So, in our opinion, seems like there's not very many times, P, that we agree.
It's not.
Okay. We did a whole video with Kampai Foods talking about things we don't agree on. We officially agreed on something. New Gen 3.
And we came up with the same. That's great. Oh, rank? Are we going to rank them?
Ranking.
Honestly, so we know My Hero Academia is 3.
Number 3. I don't know if I want to just do it for argument's sake or if I truly feel this way.
No, how you feel?
I'm going to make this order personal because I think the order of the big 3 that people go with is personal, right? Because we can't argue what's in it, but we can argue which way we go. If I go by personal, if I really go personal, P, if I really go like my personal favorite.
Oh, if you had to scrap, go. Let's do that. Let me do that, and then let me hear your Let me hear your big 3 of what you would really put. Because I know you say you want to get rid of My Hero, but let me hear first order you would put them.
Yeah, if I would personally put these specific 3 in the order, like my personal list, not based on numbers and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. My personal list, it would go JJK, My Hero, Demon Slayer.
Yeah,
my personal list. Yeah, like and I know again the Demon Slayer hate is real over here with Joe. It just is, bro. I'm sorry, y'all, but that would be my personal list because I was rocking and I fell off of My Hero just because there's just so much anime I was watching and I read the manga and I was like I'm not too worried when I do that. Like when I read so far ahead in manga, even Demon Slayer, like I stopped watching Demon Slayer because I read so far ahead. One Piece,
I had to go back in.
Like I go back for the fights in Egghead to see them, but like the fights in the only thing I really watched was the fights in Wano because I was so far ahead, right? So for me, man, JJK, because I didn't read the manga until after all y'all fools manga heads started spoiling. My Hero, Demon Slayer is my bias for that, man. So where you got?
If we're talking strictly anime, and we're doing
Yeah,
like
yeah, strictly anime.
if we're talking strictly anime, then I am going Demon Slayer 1, JJK 2, My Hero Academia 3. Half of me really wants to put My Hero Academia at 2 because I enjoy that emotional aspect a lot more, and JJK doesn't really give me
What you
that.
mean? All that trauma?
Yeah, but it's trauma. It's
I'm messing with you.
no. I mean, and I get it. Like it is trauma, but like there is no like it's not emotional. Like sometimes I don't feel like when with all Itadori had to go through, like he'd be like, okay, well, on to the next. Like there was really like no emotional. Like
Yeah.
he does like break down every now and again, but like Deku, like all of them characters, like you feel what they're going through.
No, for sure.
But again, because I had read My Hero Academia a long time like ago before the manga series started to drop. I think I watched Overhaul, and after that, I had dropped it until we got to this
This latest season.
latest season. But yeah, if I had to stack them, I would. If I had to stack them, it would be Demon Slayer, JJK, and My Hero.
Okay.
Now if we bring in manga in, then JJK is absolutely last. Absolutely last.
If we're bringing manga in, My Hero, Demon Slayer, JJK.
If we're bringing manga,
My Hero, Demon Slayer, P.
if we're bringing manga,
Sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
it'll be Demon Slayer.
Stop it.
Why do you
Stop it.
why do you
Because we've had this conversation over and over.
That conversation.
Okay, go ahead.
No. In all honesty, if it was the manga, it would be My Hero, Demon Slayer, and JJK.
Thank you. And see, this is how you show that I don't truly hate Demon Slayer. I enjoyed the manga to an extent, to a point. It got to a point. I was like,
that last one, they rushed the heck out of that.
However, I enjoyed the manga. I literally finished the manga the day it dropped. Last chapter dropped. Joe read, and Joe was done.
Spoiler alert, real quick. No. Slight spoiler. Slight.
All right, slight spoiler for the next 30 seconds.
So, and here's the thing: Demon Slayer really would have been on like top 2 for me, but that last arc kind of ruined it. But also, like Muzan should have slaughtered all of this shit. I really wanted this to be a very dark anime to where he won. And there were that was.
I mean, you knew that wasn't going to happen.
But,
However,
I'm saying
there's a lot of stuff that didn't get explained.
So the Nietzsche sword, the mark didn't really get expanded. The Nietzsche sword didn't get explained. Like he has a dark sword and it's special, but why?
Why? We forgot about that.
But again, but too, even with that, I have a big issue with Muzan like just coming Tanjiro. I have a big issue with like the way they portrayed that last fight because dude
this became a demon and then all of a sudden now he's not a demon anymore.
What is going on here?
Man, watch out, bro. So
I have issues with that. Okay, we're back. I have issues.
Sorry, that was longer than 30 seconds. Hopefully, y'all followed the time skip thing, the chapters, timestamps on the video. I apologize, y'all.
Yeah, all right, last question. So you said you wanted to take My Hero out. What would you replace My Hero with?
Nah, I can't. If I'm being logical, I can't. So if we want to do our 3 favorite new gens, but even then I can't even do that because all my favorites not on this list. All my favorites aren't on my list. Honestly.
So what you missed? Like Don, Kaiju?
Yeah, I didn't really go with the we could have, but I didn't really go with them on here. Like I didn't go. I mean, Solo Leveling could have been on here, but I'm not really rocking with Solo Leveling anime that way.
But I'm looking at Kaiju. Kaiju 15 mil.
But the manga was big before the anime.
No, I get that, but what I'm saying,
Don, the manga was big before the anime.
Yeah, but Don only got 8 mil in 2025 as of January 2025.
How much did Kaiju got?
Kaiju got 15 mil. So I get
I'm
that they
curious
were
which manga's
big.
been out longer. I'm very curious which manga's been out longer. Manga, not anime.
Manga,
Manga.
yeah. So I will say, like, yeah, the manga was big, but I think the manga was big like within our circles. I don't necessarily like
No, I feel that.
remember a lot of
I feel
people
that.
reading Don to Don. So I'm thinking
I
like,
feel
and
that.
we've already seen like all of these animes got. I mean, all of the mangas got astronomically larger when the
Yeah.
anime came out. So I'm saying for Kaiju to, I don't know where they were, but I'm
Yeah.
guessing they weren't at 15 mil, and so they probably grabbed quite a bit
But
in
Freerun,
1 year. Freeland's
Freerun,
insane.
but Freerun came out. Is doing way better than them.
And so that's what I'm saying. If these trajectories are true and they keep on those
You
trajectories,
know what I'm curious? I'm curious after Down to Down. I'm curious 2025 Down to Down manga sales.
I am too. And
'Cause I think that's going.
I
I think
think
that's going to shoot
I
up.
think it could go either way, and I'll tell you why.
Well,
And we've talked to
people
that
are
before.
people are not rocking with it.
Yes.
But I think once the second core comes out, once these next set of 12 episodes comes out, and we get to that part, I
if
think
you are,
because all that stuff like kind of like
it kind of dissipates, but like
Yeah.
you would be shocked. Like when people on TikTok, when they are done with something,
I don't mess with TikTok, but I'm glad y'all got it back.
But that's what I'm saying. When people are done with something, they are done. Jobless. Once people like are done with
I'm
shows
done with
like that, they
jobs.
won't pick that back up.
Yeah, not for you. I guess if I picked from
I
the
think
list
it'd be
of
hit or
people,
miss.
yeah, if I picked from the list of shows that we talked about before, honorable mentions and stuff like that, which is kind of the ones I want. Blue Lock is number one.
So
Freeman got to be in there.
Yep.
And honestly, bro, probably Promise Neverland.
Promise Neverland. Yeah.
Yeah, I think those would be the three that I would like out of this list of series. The list I had was Demon Slayer, JJK, My Hero, Tokyo Revengers, Promise Neverland, Blue Lock, Spy Family, One Punch Man, Chainsaw Man, Freerun, Fire Force, Doctor Stone, Black Clover, Jobless Reincarnation, ReZero, Mashal, Vinland Saga, Mob Psycho. I think you had Konosuba, or what'd you have? Or Kage-sama? What you have? Kage-sama. I didn't have that one. So throw Kage-sama. So out of those three, out of that list that I just named, I probably would have just went my favorites out of that list: Blue Lock, Freerun, Promise Neverland, season 1.
Yeah, out of those, I would go The Promise Neverland, Blue Lock. It's a toss up between Freerun and I really enjoyed Hell's Paradise.
Oh, I didn't have Hell's Paradise. Yeah, Hell's Paradise is another one that I didn't have on my list.
Yeah, 4 mil, not too.
Yeah,
that's a great Sakamoto Days 7 mil as of 2024 of December. So I think
that's mostly and that's got to be mostly.
That's what I'm saying. That's got to be mostly
pre-anime.
So I cannot wait to see what they do after.
In case y'all didn't listen, and we've been talking about before. In case y'all didn't listen prior to the episode when I'd say it in the intro, but this episode was recorded on January 20th, obviously. So we're at this point in time. Second episode hasn't even dropped yet. It might have just dropped. Second episode might have just dropped, and I'm behind. No. Saturday. Dropped on Saturday. Today's Monday. So it'll drop in 6 days from now. So yeah, that's our new Gen 3. That's our favorite new Gen anime, I guess, based on what we said.
We agreed.
We agreed, which is super shocking, honestly. I mean, not really that shocking. Not really that shocking. But yeah, man, that was fun.
That was a good time. I enjoyed it. I enjoy like when we can finally agree.
Very, y'all. Don't get used to it. Don't get used to it. It probably won't happen for another 10 episodes.
Also, these bloopers, we are not doing these bloopers.
Hey, y'all. Yeah, I don't know where I'm putting them yet. Members only bloopers. There you go. You want to see the bloopers from these episodes?
No, we're not doing these.
Members only bloopers.
We're not doing these.
You ain't gotta do them,
Joe. No, no, absolutely not.
I'll be nice, Terrell.
No,
be nice.
No, I don't.
Hey, listen, Peter one has been talking about bloopers for 2 seasons.
Yeah, but my first one is going to be with the both of us. Like this ain't gonna be like a.
I mean, I messed up a little bit.
A Terrell is dyslexic and can't know. Some of them words don't be jumping back and forth.
Y'all want to see these bloopers? Hit that join button. Okay, hit that join button down below.
We're not doing bloopers.
Any level of membership will get you access to that.
We're not doing my bloopers, man. You boy, 15 minutes.
Your boy was over here snacking on Doritos, waiting for P to get his mind right.
Bro, 15 minutes of just What was the daggone quote?
Bro, the night seems seamless. The night might
The night might seem
yeah,
endless.
bro couldn't say Suzume. Bro couldn't say Ishida Sui.
Boy, yeah, boy, I had about 4 strokes.
Whew, boy, it was funny. Like, I'm done, Joe. I'm not doing it. You do it. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm
I'm
gonna sit
gonna
here
say
and
we
watch.
finna move on.
I'm gonna sit here and wait for you. You can move on by yourself if you
Man,
want to. But man, appreciate y'all for tuning in and sticking in. If you're here for this entire time, man, thank you so much. It means a lot. It means the absolute world to us. We love you guys. For everyone, make sure you guys go ahead and like the episode. It truly helps us out. Okay,
yeah.
gets us a little more recognition out there on YouTube and Spotify, wherever you're listening. Make sure you join the Discord, y'all. Join the Discord. We want y'all in there. Come join and hang out. Primarily, Discord is for our YouTube members, but everyone that joins has access to at least a good chunk of it that you feel a part of the Discord. But we did create it originally for our YouTube members. So just go with that. And if you want full access, again,
Yeah,
join the membership.
no pressure.
No pressure at all,
If
though.
you do want some of that access,
Yeah,
some of
and
that
if you do
pressure,
want to, yeah,
come on,
definitely join. But join regardless, man. Come hang out, come talk in the general chat. I even gave the anime hot takes. You
Hot
got
takes
them.
is open now.
Yeah, make sure you guys go ahead and join there. Follow us on all our channels. Subscribe to all our channels, man. And we'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, bloopers coming soon.
Bloop.
Peace.
Hey, peace.